Hello everyone. How you guys doing today? As you can see, you see my friend there, Zinni. Please don't mess up again. Zinni, please hurry up and tell us what we're doing.
Okay, this is about pretty much, we are going to be focusing on topics on Twitter, like trending. Pretty much, we right now, for this week, we noticed that Pastor Oyedepo's Dominion Airlines is trending, so we would like to talk about that and express our views and see what other people are saying about it. So we're going to read a couple of tweets also. Right now, Masade, what do you think?
First of all, I'm just going to say the general thing that I'm sure everyone else is already thinking. How can a pastor open an airline? Joe Osteen don't even have an airline.
He a lot of backlash for that. A lot of his fans are going to jump on you.
Let them jump. Let them jump. Cool. Jump on me. Jump now.
It makes it all interesting. Anyways, I had a couple of people who were jumping on me on Twitter. It's all good. I don't care.
Do you think Joe Osteen has an airline?
I have no idea. I actually Googled this thing. I went online to Google pastors with airlines, and I only saw.
He's the only one. And he just happens to be Nigerian, right?
It's amazing. Huh?
He just happens to be Nigerian, coincidentally.
I was just amazed. So let me read a couple of tweets real quick. A few of them right now, and then you figure out what you want to think about them. Someone said, people whose donations are used to build the empire are not complaining. People yelling have lost nothing to it. Makes sense, Sure, some people are talking about this, but this doesn't have anything to do with them because they don't even attend the church. Makes sense. Another one said, soon Christianity will be based on the airline you frequently use. Dominion Airlines expect Embassy Air and Air Redeem soon. Soon there'll be other Christian airlines in Nigeria, which will be like the new thing. And then there's another one. It's not Nigeria's money, it's Winners Chapel's money. The jurisdiction to complain and protesting belongs to the church members. Makes sense. I understand that, but still, everybody has an opinion about it. So it's not even if I'm not attending to it, doesn't mean I'm not going to have an opinion about it. So it's just what it is.
Speak up.
I find it pretty amazing that he has all this money, clearly. There are two things I have a problem with this whole thing. First of all, I don't mind the fact that he is a pastor and he has money, but if he was using this to benefit the community or the country, then it will make sense. That there's an issue with electricity in Nigeria. Why don't you invest or open your independent
electricity company?
That will, because right now the government is actually, has allowed, it's pretty much open to the public. Anybody can open, what's it called?
Do you know how much profit you can make? Do you know how much profit you can make from a good quality electricity company?
If you can actually provide constant 24-hour electricity.
Thank you.
You know how much you can make off of that.
I just said that.
People are looking for that. But it doesn't make sense. You are doing that. You're also helping people in the same way. You are making money, but still you're still able to, get money off of it. It doesn't matter. At least you are doing something for the country.
I have a question. How is this airline going to benefit this church? First, and two. Isn't a church a non-profit organization? What are you doing opening a profitable airline? That's two. Okay. One more. The money that this church is making, is it going to go back to the communities of the 50,000 people in their congregation? Yes or no? Or is it going to go into Pastor, whatever his last name is, pockets? Because I think that's exactly where it's going. Because he's on Forbes' list as one of the richest people in the world, a pastor. Huh? That's why. Does that make any sense to you? No.
it's just mind-boggling to me. Like, all these questions I cannot answer for you because I'm not him. You might want to have an interview with him personally so you can know. But like for me, I don't have a problem with, I said it before, I don't have a problem with a pastor having money.
No.
Now, I have a problem when I have a problem when you have an airline. It does not make sense. Now, if the pastor is trying to venture into business, then it's cool. Then drop being a pastor, drop the ministry, stop using the name of the ministry.
And use your own personal money.
Use your own name and say, you know what, these are my airlines. This is mine.
Are you listening, pastor? I hope the pastor is listening to us now. Huh?
This has nothing to do with the church. This is mine. Then I will say, you know what, there's no problem with that.
Exactly.
This is supposed to be like a nonprofit. I mean, well, you know what? There's nothing like nonprofits in Nigeria. I mean, for you to be
now,
in the church business is a business, clearly.
Okay. Okay, you know, I remember that article I was reading earlier about the fact that it said that, okay, these are poor people who attend his church, right? How are these people going to afford plane tickets to go anywhere in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Where are they going to go?
Someone actually made that
These people can't even afford school fees to send their children to high school. But then again, do we blame him or do we blame the people that go to his church? The foolish people who give tithe. Nothing against people who give tithe, but they knowing that they can't afford to take care of their own family members, they give their money to the church. Your own child can't go to school. Where are your priorities?
This is what I said on Twitter about this is what scares me about organized religion.
Yes.
The fact that people are so into their religion that they cannot think for themselves. It doesn't, it's like almost like they're worshiping their pastors or their priests or their,
as if they're,
I don't know,
as if they're the prophet itself. As if they're the prophet. As if they're the prophet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost really freaky. Like, it's obvious that some things are wrong with what some of these pastors are doing, but somehow you don't see it. Your mind is so brainwashed. That's the way I see it. Anyway,
it's true.
Your mind is so brainwashed. You cannot see things for yourself. You're just there. I don't know what they do. I'm sorry. I am a Christian. I don't care what anybody says. I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God. But I do not believe in organized religion. That's just my thing. I am a spiritual person. I believe in developing that relationship with God and Jesus Christ. But I do not believe in having to go and scream my mind off in some, it doesn't make, to me, that's a personal thing for me. Now, everybody else who has that thing where they have to go to a church and scream and go and do some fake, what they call it?
Tongues, girl. Tongue.
You know what I mean? And the thing is, I'm not gonna, slap that down because
I hate it.
People are actually, maybe really speaking in tongues, but that's not my thing. I don't believe that.
I don't either.
I'm not going to go to heaven. I cannot speak in tongues. That doesn't have anything to do with me. Point is, I don't understand why you have this much money, and this is the problem with politicians too in Nigeria. We already know you're stealing this money. Okay, try to win the public sympathy or interest by doing something that will benefit them. Okay, someone said about this whole airlines thing on Twitter that, it's creating jobs in Nigeria. Wow, okay, crazy. But why can't you take it one step further and actually do something that will really, it's like saying give a man a fish and you feed him for a day, but you give him,
teach him how to fish. Teach him how to fish and he eats for a lifetime.
And exactly, and you teach him for a lifetime. He's okay for a lifetime. That's what is supposed to be happening. But somehow, I don't know, the whole thing, the system in Nigeria is so twisted, and it's also saddening. Apparently it's true. If people that are in the church are not talking about it, then we have no reason really to talk about it if they don't have a problem with it. But it's only sad that they're not seeing it the way other people are seeing it, which leads me back to my point where I said people just seem to be brainwashed in their organized religion, So that's my point about the whole thing.
I mean, it's not like this is a government-run, organization, a government-run airport. No, it's not. It's a private situation. But then again, I mean, even though the congregation doesn't have a problem with it, there is still obviously a problem with it. The people that he does target within his congregation are, no offense to them, but they're ignorant. I mean, if you can't see the corruption within that system alone, then I don't know what to say. Well, then again, on top of it, you can't even see the corruption in Nigeria. So how are you going to see the corruption in your church? I mean, that's just another thing, but we're not going to go there. We're not. But yeah, pretty much that's all I have to say about that, really. I mean, as long as they're happy with him, they're happy with him, they're happy with the church, they're happy with the airports, as long as they're happy with that, that's
the airport or the airline.
They're going to have to build the airport now, aren't they? I mean, so.
Okay, so I have two more that one made me laugh.
Okay, because we're on
always use Dominion.
We're on 11 minutes.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Okay. So quickly, the last one is always use Dominion Airlines. Terrorists are rendered powerless in there, and the energies run on holy fuel, and hostages are made in heaven too.
What?
He says, always use Dominion Airlines. Terrorists are rendered powerless in there. The engines are run on holy fuel. And hostages are made in heaven too. Oh my God, it's just ridiculous. Of course, Nigerians always have this real funny,
creative things to say.
Funny out of every issue.
Yeah.
And then another one, my personal favorite. Nigerians, very neck deep in superstitions, will start flying Dominion Airlines just because it's owned by a pastor, because the devil can't crash it.
True. Ignorant thinking.
That's all I can say about that. That is all I can say about that. It's amazing. And we can sit down here and talk about Muslims and how they are supposedly the extremists, and I'm not saying they don't have
There's
to do that.
extremists in every religion.
Exactly. The fact that you don't have that balance, you just have to go all the way. It's crazy, but that's my personal opinion. So that's all I have to say about this.
So anyone else who has an opinion on this situation, they can definitely. Leave comments below and tell us how you feel about it. If you strongly agree with us, if you strongly disagree with us, please no insults, because there's no need for insulting each other.
Opinions.
I mean yeah, I called him an idiot and I called him a fool and I called the congregation ignorant, but I have legitimate reasons for calling them that. Anyways,
oh my God.
yeah, we gotta cut this video short. Do you have anything else to say, Wazini?
No, that's it. I'm done talking.
All right. Thank you guys for checking us out. I'm gonna put both our Twitter pages down below, Hot Pekin and mine, below. And definitely subscribe to her. Follow her on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, and I'm also link your YouTube if you want me to link it on there as well.
It doesn't matter.
She don't want that. Okay, Twitter. She has like 18,000 followers anyways. So,
whatever.
You do. I'm not even going to include all this part. Okay, we're done. I'm going to actually turn this off now.